Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Tonight we got an exciting announcement. Well, today really. This came out yesterday. We have a trailer here of the next, I guess I would say it's the spiritual successor to SnowRunner. People were pretty upset with Expeditions, but this game looks like it totally follows the SnowRunner creed in the type of gameplay. In other words, we're playing with trucks, big trucks, probably a little bit of scouting going on, but not quite on the level of Expeditions. Definitely looking like a lot of truck work. The story behind the game, at least to start with, is that there was a flood and you need to fix it. However, you're going to see here in this trailer, and we'll go back through it in depth, some things that we've been asking for in SnowRunner. So I hope people will stick with it, but we'll see. I'm going to play it for sure. I'm super excited about what I've seen in these demos or in this trailer. It seems like we're going to have some cool stuff going on, but it all depends on how they implement it, I guess. It'll be fun, but it could be lots of fun or just sort of fun and more SnowRunner. So let's go through this video in depth and see what we see. First off, we have a very Ford F450 looking pickup truck with, looks to me like Jat tires. Except for there's no Ford emblem, so they're using a generic emblem, so I'm wondering if that just means they couldn't get the licensing, or if they're going to get the licensing eventually, but they haven't done it yet for these. To me, this looks like a CGI trailer. This part, there's some parts that look like it's actual game footage, and a lot of it that looks like it's CGI'd. It's still probably game footage, but with a CGI brush over it, which will make it look better than it actually will look slightly. But who knows? The engine is getting good, so even with Expeditions, there's some amazing scenery. Here we have the story part. Obviously, the city is wrecked. There's a boat sunk. It seems like you're probably going to have to put all these things to right. Now, I'm thinking, seeing this technical storage area, how much do you want to bet these become our garages, right? I think that's what's going to happen. Looks like we have the factory system again. There's a cement facility up here. I don't know if we're going to just drive in and get cement, or if you're going to have to supply it and get it back up and working again. We'll see. And they're just showing more of the flood damage. Here's where it starts to get exciting. So the guy's going out and looking, oh, this road is closed. We need to fix that. So bring in the Kirvitz K700. There you have a shot of it. It's the bulldozer edition. In other words, when they use it as a tractor, they have the steering wheel on this side, and it pulls. When they're using it as a front loader, you have the steering wheel on this side, and you push. So we have the bulldozer version. Now, the K700 was in the game. Has really been in the game since the beginning, back in Spin Tires. Next up, we have what might be a Royal BM machine. This is some sort of crane device that is picking up packages. So again, we'll be using cranes and stuff. Now, I'm not sure if we're seeing the crane from that truck that we were just looking at, or if we're actually using this huge crane in the background. Oh, there we go. That kind of clears it up. We have a train crane, and we're clearing the tracks. We're probably going to have to fix the tracks. Mission-based? Something we can do all over the map. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. Here we have them showing the plotting system so you can make a trail to follow. I don't know if they're saying trucks will automatically follow this, like auto drive, or if they're just showing that there still is some sort of waypoint system in the game. Here you have the trucks following it, and we come into a little animated story here where this guy gets stuck because the road sucks, right? And he's like, oh, I'm stuck. Oh, and what are we looking at here? So we have a Ural. I believe it's a 4320, 4250, 4230. I don't know, some 4320 or 4230. This is the consummate Russian truck. Kind of like, was it 2.5 tons or is it a 5 ton? I'm not sure, but it's a 6-wheel drive. These have been in the game since the beginning. Now, it used to be actually a Ural truck. Now, they've kind of added this weird flare on the front and changed the grill so that probably to avoid lawsuit. But I'll show you a picture. Hold on. There's the original. You can see the grill is totally different. So they've changed it up to look like this. You can see the sills are the same here, but then they've added a bunch of stuff in here that looks different. So anyway, we got that truck going on, which is cool. These are my favorite Russian trucks. So I'm glad they're bringing some of these. They're still in, but they're kind of different. Now, this one, I'm not sure what this is. This looks like it could be a gas, but we're noticing here This is CGI, but all of a sudden we switch over here to another view. I think that this is in-game footage right here. So we've switched from that CGI look to an actual in-game shot. And you can see here he's dumping gravel out onto the ground and creating a road. And we've asked for a long time for this to be the case. So this is cool. If this is for real and we can put these anywhere, it'd be great. So the question is right now, are we able to put roads anywhere, or are they just in specific spots that we're allowed to put them? That's going to be an interesting thing to see. Here we have, well, we went past it already. It was a very quick shot. This is a Russian exploration vehicle. Once again, it is a real vehicle. They use these to explore Antarctica, and it was a very successful truck for that. These were made, I think, in the 1940s. I mean, like, they're old. And you'll notice it's a tracked vehicle. Yes. So we are going to have tracked vehicles default in-game. And we're using this one as a plow. And then we have a asphalt laying machine. This one kind of looks like mid-modern. It's in good shape. But there's some pictures of ones that are not in good shape. Once again, this is all CGI here. These clips are all CGI. So I don't know what the models are actually going to look like. But we obviously have some kind of vintage steamroller flattening the asphalt, and we're showing the end result is a paved road. Can we put these anywhere? I sure hope to God we can. Oh, man, because then you could actually use some of the road trucks that you get to deliver things to different places. You could fix the roads and then deliver. So I'm thinking that that's what they're going to do. And there's more. This is where, look, when we go through the photo part, you'll see it's kind of exciting. So then he's continuing on his mission. And it showed real quick here that we had to restore a pipeline. I don't know if you saw that. There's like this, I don't know what this is showing. And they only show it for a second, but they're showing, oh, there's a pipeline. So you must have a mission to see like, oh, we need to restore the sewer system. And you look through it and you find these places where these are broken and you got to go replace these segments with fixed segments. I'm assuming that's how that's going to work. And we have a picture of this weird crane truck once again. Obviously here, delivering a piece of pipe. This is where some of the things get interesting. You have a stump grinder and a woodcutter, and just a second view. Yeah. I think this is on the back of that tractor, of this tractor, but I'm not sure. But they're cutting wood and clearing. Now, here's something else you need to notice. In this video here, or in this segment, we're in the desert now, and you can see some solar panels. So there's going to be more than one environment. That's cool. So they're showing one map for the story in the video, but they're showing some other stuff here. And this guy's laying a cable. So we must have missions where we have to put cables down. Here we have our infamous Zeeks, which is the best truck in the game. It's a Maz. It's a real truck. Once again, I'll show a picture. Once again, and the in-game truck has been changed a little bit to not quite look exactly like this truck, but you can see here they are definitely at least from the same factory, maybe a different era, but we have, there you go. So anyway, moving right along. And behind it too, we had another, looks like, I don't know, some Russian truck. Not sure what that is, but maybe a B-36. And we've got some construction vehicles on top. You have a crane unloading stuff. Are we going to run the cranes? Who knows? Oh, real quick glimpse there, and then black screen. But we have a really quick glimpse of modern compactor and a modern... see, this should be putting asphalt down. That's an asphalt machine. You put the asphalt in the front, asphalt, and it flattens it out on the ground. So I'm not sure why this is behind him, because this would go first and compact the dirt, and then this guy would lay the asphalt down, and then you'd have a steamroller come behind the compactor and the layer and do it. But anyway, they're just showing quick clips. So I don't know if they're going somewhere. And then we go back to this other clip of much older looking machinery. You get the Kirvits and another asphalt machine. But what I like is you're seeing variety of different types of machines. Here's an even different steamroller. So once again, I don't know if they're going to have all these different types in there or if they're just, it's a CGI. So you're just seeing, I don't know. We'll see. But here is the Roadcraft symbol. And they're telling us that it is going to be out in 2025. We don't know when. I would assume first or second quarter because that seems to be when they release their games. But you can see here the mission is to clear, supply, and rebuild. So clear, what does that mean? Well, here we go. I apologize for the doggy noises in the back. I have a very unhappy Dalmatian right now. She's in heat and all the blood. There she wants to go out, but she can't because they keep going after her. And so I've tried to let her out. Anyway, this is not part of the video. We're getting distracted. Here we have a photo again of the Kirvitz clearing the road in this sense of clearing. We have a picture of the Ford F whatever, the 450 apparently, the Maverick F450. And he is in town, like looking around, scouting. Here we have a picture of what looks to me to be maybe another Con Marshall type truck that needs to go and explore with big monster truck tires. So the scouting thing is still going to be a thing. Maybe we'll have tire deflation and stuff. That'd be cool if they mix it all together. Here we have another picture of a different color Ford truck. They were proud of that model, I guess. We've got the Zeeks with a crane on it. We should recognize that crane from Snowrunner once again. And another truck there that looks to me suspiciously like a Camiz, with a car being loaded into the back. Here we have another tracked vehicle. We have a picture of a crane fixing a pipe. This is an actual full-on crane truck. And there's some other weird kind of supply truck up there, which is cool. Very Russian looking. We have an equipment set for laying roads in the desert. You got the dump truck. You got the machine that runs it flat. You've got the asphalt layer and the steamroller behind it. All vintage equipment, apparently. Here we have a picture of the Kirvitz flattening the road. You've got the asphalt layer, sorry. And way in the back there, you can see the steamroller coming behind. Once again, can we just put these anywhere? I hope so. Okay, here's an interesting one. We got a stump grinder clearing the way. Then we have a picture of a forestry truck also cutting down trees. Can we lay roads after we do this? So let's say we cut down the trees and grind the stumps. Can we put a road in? I don't know. Roadcraft, that would seem like with the name like that, we are going to be actually crafting roads. So the potential is there. I'm super excited about this game. I can understand if people are a little bit nervous about it because they did kind of... Expeditions was a little bit of a faff, a little mess up. But I like Expeditions, and I think it's fun. So I don't know. I mean, it is not the great game that SnowRunner is, and they've definitely messed up the UI, screwed up the controls. I don't know how they managed that, but they really let's take a game that people have been playing for 10 years almost, 5 years. They know all their muscle memory, and let's completely change the control scheme for us. Why? Who knows? Because some stupid... Anyway, the whole point is the controls were really bad design. Hopefully they'll go back to their old controls, but I don't know. They could really screw this up. They've made 3 great games and one kind of not so great game. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that they will make another great one. I know there's bugs and stuff that need to be fixed and so on and so forth, but I'm excited to see what they do. It says they're going to have over 40 vehicles. Oh, and I forgot to mention it's going to be up to 4 players co-op, which it's going to have to be with all the things that you're going to have to do. It says you're going to be clearing industry, replacing faulty equipment, rebuilding roads and bridges damaged by weather, and much more. Choose carefully your itinerary through the abandoned factories, submerged dams, and out-of-service solar fields. As the operations manager, guide your transport trucks by plotting their routes on the map and ensure that there's no obstacles to block their way. That's what I was talking about, where I was saying that there might be like automated trucks and you might have to guide them. So you have to clear the road and then let the trucks go through. Experience a new generation of advanced simulation developed by Saber Interactive, the creators of MudRunner and SnowRunner. Notice they didn't mention Expeditions. Rebuild devastated areas, operate over 40 vehicles, from bulldozers to construction cranes, intervene in various regions around the world across 8 maps, each 4 kilometers in size. So we have probably two types of maps. You have probably 4 desert maps and 4 of whatever this location is that they're showing here. And they're probably, I would imagine that there's, just those maps to start with, and then they'll give us more as they go and make more, just like SnowRunner. Manipulate elements like wood, sand, asphalt, powered by Saber Interactive's new physics engine. Interesting. Construct new roads and bridges to ease travel through terrain. So you can build bridges? What? And then plot point-to-point routes on your map to guide your logistics convoys and recycle every piece of debris into reconstruction material. Very interesting. Yeah. There's going to be some good stuff here, and hopefully they get it right, but I'm assuming they probably will. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, I have faith in them. I know some people don't at this point. I know even my wife was skeptical. Micah was skeptical a little bit. But if they do it right, we've all agreed that, man, it's going to be great if they can get it right. So hopefully they get it right, and I'm super excited. I can't wait to see this. I might be, honestly, as excited about this game as I am for the new Farm Sim. I might be more excited. I don't know. I'm very excited about this. Have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help, and we will see you for more Roadcraft coverage as we get to know more things. I will bring you some coverage. Bye.